Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Not Your Average Math. Today we're going to continue our work with parabolas by looking at some questions that have negative numbers in them. Give me a sec. All right, let me share my screen and then we'll get into it. All right. So here's our question. I'm actually going to grab this equation that we had last time and take it. Oops. Let's try that again, shall we? This equation here that we had last time. And he's going to come with us today. So given a vertex of 5, -4, a point at 3, -2. I have no idea what that little bubble is doing. It's just going to sit there today, unfortunately. Now remember that our vertex coordinates were h, c. So in this case, h is -5 and c is 4. So here we're going to do y equals k, bracket, x. Now we're going to do minus and -5, because remember, we keep minus whatever this is. Now, if you take away a negative number, that's the same as adding. So I'm actually going to change this from take away a -5 to +5. Just make that 5 more like a 5 squared plus c, which is in this case 4. Now, remember we're going to take this other point, remembering that it's always x, y. So then we can do 2 equals k, 3 plus 5 squared plus 4. So 2 equals k times 15, try that again, 8 squared plus 4, which means that 2 equals 8 8 to 64 plus 4. Now in order to move the 4 to the other side, I'm going to do the opposite on the other side, so let's take away 4. Now 2 take away 4 is going to be -2 equals 64k. Now again, I've got 64 times k. In order to move the 64 to the other side, I have to do the opposite. Opposite on the other side would be divided by 64. Now I've got that -2 64ths equals k. Now I happen to notice that these are both even numbers. So that means that I can divide the top and the bottom by 2, which gives me -1 over 32 equals k. Now, as you know, I like to switch it around. So my variable is on the left. K equals -1 over 32. Now I'm going to come back up here and rewrite the equation. So y equals -1 over 32, x plus 5 plus 4. Now, let's have a look at that on a graph to see if it's correct. So just to recap, this here, I missed the squared here, which I'm going to just put in now. All right. Great work today. Great to see you. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one. As you can see, we've got the equation from the last one we did. You would have noticed in this equation that we just did, we got a negative. The reason I want to show you on this is so we can see that if we add a negative, it flips the parabola. Alright, so the equation I got was y equals -1 over 32 times x. Now you'll notice here that Desmos has divided it for me. Now this has come out to a reasonably round number, but sometimes it doesn't. So I prefer fractions to decimals because they tend to be more precise. Now, if you will look at watching carefully, you would have noticed that I forgot to put the plot squared into my equation on the whiteboard. Plus 4. Now my points are -5, 4 and 3, 2. Oops, 3, 2. Now, as you can see, these are both on the curve, which is fantastic. It means we got it right. Awesome. I'm actually going to switch screens again. I'll do it on here.